Hello friends, hello, and welcome to this video. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, Delicious Reads. I'm Jill for those of you who are new, and this is my channel. That I have not been super successful on posting a lot of videos, and I had one for you. I had one completely filled daily vlog type thing while also catching you up on my read, but as I just found out, see these little lines? There's supposed to be little wavy lines down here. There's supposed to be wavy lines. The fact that there is none literally means that there is no audio. There's no audio to my video. I had it all laid out. I was gonna post it this week, and sat down to edit it right now, and it has no audio. So we're going to film all of it. I wanted to quickly sit down, introduce you to this video. For this video, we're just gonna go over all my reads. We're gonna catch you up, give you my reviews, then give you what I'm currently reading, which actually, from the time of this video to now, I finished one other book, which we will add in to talk about. Let's just go for the rest of tonight. Go into tomorrow. It's the weekend, so I don't have to work, thank goodness. I will double, triple check that my mic is plugged in anytime I sit down to chat. I also will link my Fable down below. I decided to get a Fable, which technically the first clip of this is me. Maybe I'll overlay it in here since I actually have the clips. I was going through my TBR list and making a list on Fable of my TBR, physical TBR that I have, because my sister-in-law wanted to know what I have so she doesn't get me, when she wants to buy books for me, she doesn't get me a book I already own. So I went and did that, and that was what the start of this vlog would have been, was me doing that. I got a Fable. I got a Goodreads and a Fable. I'm trying to keep both of them up to date with everything, so I'll link both of them down below. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to my chaotic vlog. See you in a little bit. We're going to talk about the first book for this video, Dungeons and Drama by Christy Boyce. I originally picked up this book because my husband plays Dungeons and Dragons, and I love theater and drama. I may not ever want to be on a stage, but I enjoy the music, I enjoy the plays, I enjoy sitting down in the theater and watching other people do what they love. I just love musicals. I picked this up because of that. I really enjoyed it. It follows Riley Morris. She's the main character, and her character arc in this was really well done. It was very cool to read about her. It's from her perspective. She's the main character. It only goes from her perspective, but it was really cool to watch her like grow and learn about herself and learn about how others, learn more things about others as well, but mostly like learn about herself and kind of like seeing how her relationships affect her, and like how sometimes you think one thing and other people don't think the same way as you type of thing on situations. So it's kind of cool to see herself develop, and then all of her relationships around her as well develop as she discovers things about herself and discovers things about other people as well. And then the guy in the front, Nathan, to watching their relationship happen was really fun. This might be a little bit spoiler, so skip like 5 seconds ahead if you don't want a little bit of a spoiler or the trope that this is. But it is a fake dating trope, so they do fake date. And for some reason, I think I'm just a sucker for fake dating. I think it's one of the tropes that I like. I don't know why, but I do. I gave it 5 stars. 5 stars for this one. It was very cute, very good. I also liked this little chapter headings. I really, really enjoyed it. And Riley was just such a cute character. And then all of the side characters, like their friend group that they have together and separately, but the friend group that they're a part of, the side characters, you didn't get to like firsthand see their character growth, but like you got to see them grow alongside them, just not as in depth. And it was cool to see the side characters grow as well. 5 stars for this one. 5 stars. Loved it. I'm going to talk about another book We're gonna do 2 books in a row. This next book, I read the physical copy. I have the physical copy. However, it used to be that that shelf was downstairs in my office and had all of our books that we've read but wanted to keep. And we decided that because we're eventually going to make one of our office, because my husband and I share it, we're going to make one of the walls into bookshelves. But it's going to be a minute, and we wanted another shelf up here to store things on. And the books were kind of weighing on the shelf weird, so we decided to box up all the books we had on the shelf and put them down in the office just in boxes to kind of get them out of the way until we actually build the shelves. This book, accidentally, I meant to keep it out so that I could have the physical and show it to you, but I accidentally packed it away. So this is the book, Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter. It took me a minute to read it, not because it wasn't good, but just because I was life was happening. I was too distracted by other things. And I don't know. I feel like when I'm really stressed and anxious, sitting down to read a book is the last thing my brain thinks of doing to calm myself down, which usually helps, but I forget about it. So, Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter. So basically, Olivia, or Liv, her character development was really well done. There was lots of moments though where I was just why, woman? I understand that the way your character is, you would make this decision, but girlfriend. There's some things where I was just please stop. And then the guy, Colin, who is the main guy, it was also kind of the same with him. There were some moments where I was just why, dude? Why? But overall, I enjoyed the storyline. That the banter in this book, I love a good banter between 2 characters, and especially a rom-com. This really gave really good rom-com-y vibes as well. But the banter that Olivia and Colin have together, back and forth, their banter, it was written perfectly, and that's what made me really enjoy the book, is the banter between the 2 characters. Lynn Painter knows how to write rom-com-y books. I mean, a lot of her YA books are over there on my 5-star, 4-star reads. This one was my first adult romance by her. But that is that. I am actually going to go to bed now. Hello. Welcome to the next day. Happy Sunday, or happy whatever day you were watching this on, but for me it's Sunday, so happy Sunday. I'm now going to go and take care of the baby, and not a baby anymore, she's a toddler, but she's still my baby. Take care of the baby and the dog, do laundry, and just go through the day. So I'm gonna continue to bring you along. We'll continue to talk about books and update you on the books I've read in the past little bit. So yes, I am on my phone filming right now because my camera battery died. I really need to buy a second one. Today's plan is to get laundry done, do some chores around the house, take care of my baby, of course, and the dog and the animals, and then also, I say animals like I have a ton of animals, it's just the dog and the cat. Take care of them, take care of the baby, just do things, clean things, organize things, finish laundry, and also update you guys on the rest of the books that I've read and show you what I'm currently reading. So let's go. Let's get into the rest of today. we're sitting down to talk about the next book, which technically I didn't reread it. I listened to it because I didn't feel like buying the book and it was on Spotify, so I listened to it, which the book is The Frozen River by Ariel Lawson. I ended up giving this book a 3-star, mostly because I think I don't always like think about looking at trigger warnings and stuff, and I didn't look for this, so it had a lot of a certain thing that happens, and like I knew it was in it, but I didn't realize it was gonna be like the forefront of the whole entire book and happen multiple times and have like a description in detail of what happened. So that was my bad for like not looking at the trigger warnings, but I did give it 3 stars because it was still well written, but it was just not my vibe of a book. We're gonna go talk about the next book, which is The Battle of the Bookstores by Ali Brady. So this one is one of the ones that I did get from my trip out to Boston / the East Coast. It is said that this is like a modern twist on You've Got Mail, so I feel like I do now need to watch You've Got Mail because I've never seen it, and I feel like now that I've read this and it's a modern kind of twist on You've Got Mail, I should probably go watch that too, just to see what it's about. This one is about Josie and Ryan. They are rival bookstore owners, and they're the owner of like the building that they're in decides to renovate, and only one of them is gonna like be the bookstore owner at the end of the day. And it's like the competition of whoever makes the most money is gonna be the manager of the new and improved bookstore, on like that. And then they are also, the 2 main characters are also chatting to each other online without knowing it. And they like each other online, but in real life they don't like each other. So it's like the story of all of that unraveling and all of that fun jazz. Dual POVs. Usually when I am reading dual POVs, there's like one of the 2 characters I like a lot more and would rather read theirs. Not like I hate the other one, but it's like I prefer the one person's point of view rather than both of them. But in this one, I actually liked reading both of their point of views. It was very enjoyable. I liked going back and forth, and now I was like, I didn't care whose POV it was because I liked them both. It was also super, super good character arcs for both of the characters. They both go through like learning more about themselves and learning about how they see love, I guess. And that was pretty cool to see 2 different perspectives of that, which was really interesting. And then one of them finds out that the other one is the person that they're chatting to online that they really like, but they're like, enemies in real life. But one of them, of course, figures it out before the other, and the way that it unfolds, that the second person to find out that they're the same person as the online person and the in real life person, that they're the same person, I liked how that unfolded. I can't remember if I said how many stars I gave this, so I'm going to repeat it, or maybe I haven't said it. But I ended up giving it 4 stars. No, I think I gave it a 4.75. I don't think I just gave it 4. But Goodreads doesn't let you do like the half ratings. So is why I got a Fable as well, which I'll link down below. I have both now. But I'm pretty sure I put in the notes that I gave it 4 point. Yep, okay. Yep, correction. I gave it 4.75. So almost 5 stars, but it wasn't just quite 5 stars for me. I feel like there was some things that I wanted a little extra, I wanted a little more out of it, but it wasn't like a ton. So it wasn't 5 stars, 4.75. Very, very good. I would recommend it. We have one more book to go and then we will be caught up, and I'll show you what my current read is as well later on. I do have to say, I cannot wait until this wall over here is bookshelves. Book review real quick. I totally forgot to say the name of the book, but it's Bride by Ali Hazelwood, so just wanted to insert that here. Basically, in the world, there is humans, vampires, and werewolves, They call them wares though instead of werewolves. This vampire on the front becomes the bride to a were because they're trying to marriage of convenience basically. The vampires and the wares agree to this, and it follows the main character Misery, who is the vampire that gets married. It was very good. At first I didn't like Misery, but I kind of feel like it was kind of written that way so that you didn't really enjoy her at first. Once I got into it, I started enjoying her, and once like kind of understood her more, started liking her, but at first I didn't. I ended up giving it 4 stars. It wasn't one that I kept wanting to just keep reading and keep reading. It was kind of like I got distracted and wanted to read other books, but like I also still really enjoyed the story, and then once I got to a certain point I didn't want to put it down and wanted to keep reading. 4, because it didn't hook me the whole entire time. Well, not that it didn't hook me. More of I just wanted a little more out of it, and I also, the way the vampires and the wares and the humans are in this world, it was a little weird. It wasn't like your normal like setup of how vampires and werewolves and everything's are. It might be a little spoiler. I'm not going to say it because it's kind of spoilerly. Some of the twists and turns were well done. Overall, 4 out of 5 stars. Was really good. Would recommend. I do have the next one, which is, I got the purple, the Barnes & Noble exclusive one because I liked the purple better than the green. Follows other characters though, so we'll see. Not my current read though. Should we just go straight into my current read? Let's do it. Change angles a little bit. But my current read is technically this series I have recommended to like 3 different people, and 2 of them I hadn't even actually read the first book at all. The next one I've read the first book and recommended, and they've finished it or been close. So I decided I need to get my butt in gear and read it. Plus my sister-in-law, who's the one who's currently reading it and is like on book 4 or 5 or something of it, and she's loving it. Like, you should read it, and I haven't been keeping up with it. So read is this, which the sun is kind of glaring weird on it, but it's Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. It's the second book in the Lunar Chronicles, and I am currently 40 pages in. The first one was like a Cinderella retelling, and this one is Red Riding Hood retelling, and I'm excited to get into it. So far I'm liking it. We also already have had some view into what's happening to Cinder post Cinder's book, so it's kind of cool that it's like new characters and you're focusing on her story, but you also are getting some insight of what's happening to Cinder still. Let's end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful week. Please subscribe. Please subscribe down below. I promise I will try to be better at being more consistent. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Goodbye. My dog is having a dream. Anyways, she's dreaming. So let's go. Bye.